We have all heard the sales pitch. Buy a used hybrid, you will save thousands on gas. It sounds great on paper. You pay $8,000 for a used hybrid and you get 50 mpg. But here's the math they hide from you. If you save $1,000 a year on gas, but the high voltage battery dies in year 2 and costs $5,000 to replace, you didn't save money. You actually lost $3,000. Buying a used hybrid out of warranty is the most dangerous gamble in the car market. Today, I'm going to show you the 5 specific used hybrids that are destined to fail, turning your eco-friendly commuter into a total financial loss. Let's start with a car that combines 2 terrible technologies into one disaster, the Nissan Pathfinder and Altima hybrids, specifically 2014 to 2015. We already know Nissan makes terrible CVT transmissions. They slip, they shudder, and they fail at 80,000 miles. But in the hybrid version, it gets worse. To make up for the weak engine, Nissan added a supercharger and an electric motor to the CVT. This puts immense stress on a transmission that was already made of glass. When, not if, the transmission fails because it is a rare hybrid-specific CVT, you cannot just grab one from a junkyard. A replacement often costs more than the car is worth. If you see a Nissan badge plus a hybrid badge, run away. If you think repairing a used BMW is expensive, try repairing a used hybrid BMW. Meet the activehybrid series, the 3, 5, and 7 series from 2011 to 2015. These cars depreciate like a falling rock. You can find a $100,000 BMW 7 Series hybrid for $12,000 today. It looks like the deal of the century. It is actually a trap. The complex electronics in these early German hybrids are a nightmare. The electric motor is integrated into the transmission housing. If a sensor fails inside the motor, you don't just replace the sensor, you have to replace the entire transmission assembly. We are talking about repair quotes of $9,000 to $12,000 for a car worth $12,000. It is effectively totaled the moment a warning light comes on. You might remember from my last video that the Hyundai and Kia 2.4-liter engine is famous for exploding. Well, guess what engine they put in the 2011 to 2015 Optima and Sonata hybrids? The exact same Theta 2 engine. So you have the risk of rod knock and engine seizure, but you also have the added complexity of a polymer battery pack that is known to degrade in extreme heat. Owners report a hybrid system warning, followed by the car entering limp mode, where it won't go over 40 miles per hour. The fix often requires a new hybrid power relay assembly for $1,500 or a new battery for $3,500. Combine that with an engine that wants to blow up, and you have a very stressful ownership experience. Ford actually makes decent trucks, but their early hybrids had a fatal flaw. The Ford Comax and Fusion Hybrid 2013 to 2015 era, the problem isn't the battery, it's the transmission. These use an HF35 eCVT transmission. Inside this unit, there is a transfer shaft bearing. This bearing was undersized from the factory. It wears out prematurely, creating a loud humming or grinding noise. Eventually, the bearing disintegrates and destroys the transmission case from the inside out. Ford issued a service bulletin, but not a recall. That means if it breaks now, you're paying the $6,000 bill. It turns a sensible family car into a financial burden overnight. This one is going to make people angry. The Prius. Yes, the Prius is the king of hybrids, but the 3rd generation, 2010 to 2014, has 2 dirty secrets that fanboys won't admit. First, head gaskets. The EGR system clogs up, causing the engine to overheat locally, warping the head and blowing the gasket around 140,000 miles. That's a $2,500 repair. Second, the brake booster pump. The ABS actuator is guaranteed to fail. When it does, you lose power brakes and the dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree. Toyota extended the warranty on this part, but most of these cars are now too old to qualify. The repair is $3,000. So, a bad head gasket plus a bad brake booster equals $5,500 in repairs on a car worth $6,000. Even the king has fallen. Hybrids are great for leasing, but they are terrifying to own out of warranty. The gas savings rarely cover the repair bills. If you want to save money, don't buy a complex hybrid. Buy a simple, lightweight 4-cylinder car that gets 35 mpg naturally. In fact, there is one SUV that is cheap, simple, and actually beats Toyota at their own game. Click here to see the $8,000 SUV that smart buyers are choosing instead of a hybrid.